be ready to disconnect the respirator. Any questions?
About death?
Death and cancer may not seem at first to be the most successful of thematic strategies to employ for a comedy. But it's no joke, let me tell you, how good Amazon's Tig Notaro co-created and starring One Mississippi is. Starting LA friendly with a KCRW monologue about the grace of a mother by Notaro, a trip home, and intestinal disease, the September 9th launching 6-episode first season of Traumedy, One Mississippi, is a sometimes brutally poetic reconnaissance on death and family that crosses genres and will break your heart. It will also make you laugh, sometimes at the most inappropriate of moments.
Can't we just be a family for 5 minutes?
Not legally.
From an almost bureaucratically banal moment that sets up the whole thing, the whole of the Diablo Cody and Notaro semi-autobiographical series is in many ways one incredibly uncomfortable but joyous meander through the death of a parent, one of life's most harrowing experiences, and the days after that, and the emotional demands it brings to all it touches. Filled with Notaro's real-life illnesses, despair, dark energy, and darker secrets, breakups, missing cats, and marching bands in the Magnolia State, One Mississippi, like the also Pig Newton-produced Better Things, which debuts on FX on September 8th, plays with the idiosyncrasies and absurdities of LA life, specifically personified by Tig's self-obsessed girlfriend Brooke, portrayed so well by Casey Wilson. However, unlike its fellow Louis C.K. EP'd series, and more like a William Faulkner novel, or an actual visit to the Deep South, time moves differently in One Mississippi, as past and present flow into each other repeatedly, both visually and in the dialogue, with Super 8 flashbacks that look like the opening montages of Transparent or The Americans. To that end, the excellent performances of Noah Harpster as Tig's cheerful but conflicted brother Remy, and John Rothman as emotionally distant stepfather Bill, are capped by Dexter and Nashville alum Rhea Kilstead's forcefully perturbing, reoccurring turn as Tig's dead mother Caroline.
Your mother was supposed to be this year's Mardi Gras queen.
There she is, queen of the Mardi Gras!
While a strong emotional tonic, there is so much that is so good and so authentic about the partially Nicole Hofstadter directed One Mississippi that it is really hard to isolate an instant as an example of why I think you should watch this latest offering from the House of Bezos. However, there is one line, I guess taken a little bit out of context here obviously, that really nailed it for me. And it is when Notaro says to Rothman, maybe let it be in once in a while. When you watch One Mississippi, as I really think you should, you'll get where the sting is there and why it says so much. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.